What's going on? Tony Cress here, and I'm going to show you 4 exercises in the TRX that basically kind of murder your abs. None of these are going to be a variety where you're laying on your back and doing any sort of crunches, but there's going to be some sort of hip flexion within a couple of them that's going to kind of remind you of traditional ab exercises or things like that. So these are ab exercises that not only involve like that traditional like crunching motion, but as a whole body strengthener and stabilizer, these things are going to challenge you a little bit more than going on the incline bench and doing your little leg lifts and laying on the floor and doing your bicycles. So first exercise I want to talk about is the Trx Rollout. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do, each exercise 10-ish reps, and some of you may not even get that far. But I'm just going to show you the exercise, and then you'll do 10 reps, maybe 2 or 3 rounds with about a minute in between rounds. So the first exercise is a rollout. So everything in this is going to be starting at fully lengthened, or we can say mid-calf. So rollout, what you're going to do is start in a chest press position. You're going to squeeze your abs, squeeze your butt, pull those shoulders down and back. From this position, I'm going to open up my shoulders, get real long, come back into that same chest press position. So long here and come back. One of the things you want to watch out for is if you start to feel it in your lower back, you definitely don't have the core strength and core stabilization to go out as far as you're going. So only go out as far as you don't feel pressure in that lower back, right? That should all come from here and here, right? Next exercise, Trx Hands in body saw. So what we're going to do is start in a kneeling position. We're going to put our hands in the foot cradles. So our forearms are going to be resting on top of the foot cradles. From here, I'm going to go into my plank position, squeeze the glutes, rock out, come back. So I'm staying put, and I'm just moving my arms forward and backwards. Next, again, the same rules apply. So if you start to feel that in your lower back, you're moving too far in a range of motion that you aren't really capable of doing yet. Next one, oblique pikes. So for this one, we're going to have toes in, just like this. So we're going to be in push-up position, feet under the anchor point. From here, we're going to get into our strong hand plank. Then we're going to take the hips up and to the side with the feet. Come back down, up to the opposite side, and come back down. It's just a slight tilt. And back. And then the last one. All right, we're going to only suspend one leg here. So this one, fair warning, this one, if you have any hip flexor issues, if you have any quad or knee issues, you may not want to do this one yet because you're just probably not going to be strong enough to support yourself in it. But we'll suspend one leg. The other leg is going to float, and it's going to kind of ghost the movement of this leg. So we're going to ghost that movement. We're not going to touch the feet together. You're going to keep them separate. We're going to get into our kind of hand plank here. And then it's just one leg, or we can bring both legs in as long as that other foot doesn't touch. If we want to add a little bit more difficulty, lift the hips as we go. All right, so there are your 4 exercises that can kind of crush the abs. If you do sets of 10 of those, you may not get to round 2. So that's it.